Well, I've been looking for some of these for a long time to do some experiments with because my other ones had just been overused. What we're going to do is we're going to have some fun with spheres. I love these spheres. And this little set of spheres, honestly, there's so many in it. You wouldn't believe. Look how many there is. It's like a set of those Russian dolls. You can just keep pulling them out and pulling them out. So we've got a lovely set of spheres here. And the great thing is these are very well made. They're not like some of them where they've been printed with a 3D printer and you get all the lines, and also you don't get that join on the top with some of them that are the two-part ones because they're no good. These are lovely and smooth inside, and oddly enough we're going to be using all of these today, so let's get on. We've got my resin mixed up now, and what I'm going to do is I don't need this really large one yet. I'm going to be using the resin translucent pigments for this, and you don't need much. I've got quite a lot of resin in this one. I'll show you why in a second. I'm going to put 5 drops in that one to start with and then give it a mix round. I'll put a couple more drops in that one. Make sure you shake your bottles as well before you use them, in case any of the pigment has settled. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to start work on this one, which is the next size down from the really large one. And for that, I'm going to need some sand and a piece of plastic. It doesn't have to be bubble wrap. It can be any piece of plastic. And that really is just to keep your mold cleaner when you're pouring. I've made a little dip in that. And now I'm going to pour in that colour until it comes right to the edge. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There, like that. And now I'm going to put that to one side and let that cure up. And then with what I've got left, I'm going to fill up one of these larger balls. And this is what's going to be going into here once they're all cured. And I'm going to continue to do that with the rest of my colours. I've got red, blue, violet, lemon yellow, orange, and green. And I'm going to fill up all these little balls until I've got enough, then once they're cured, to fill this up. So we've got all those poured now. I'm going to leave this one to cure up, and then once that's cured up, I'll show you what I'm going to do next with it. And the same with these. Now, I may even make some additional ones of these, as well as these ones, so that I can cram that large one full, and I might want some more of the smaller ones, so I may possibly make some of the smaller ones as well. But these are all cured now, so I can take these out, and the great thing is they do come out of these molds really easily. Look at that, looks lovely. Well, that one's very pretty. So what I'm going to do is demold these, then I'm also going to pour some more, so I've got a variety that I can stick in there. So they're all demolded, and I'm going to do another lot. And as you can see, these molds are absolutely really strong and tough. Getting them out of that little small hole was so easy, and it hasn't damaged these molds at all. And the other thing is, there is no seams. I remember having to mess around with this type of mold many times before they made these, and it was always a nuisance, and you always had to get rid of the seams somehow, and it never kind of hated it. But these, brilliant. So why have I made all these balls? Well, to go in here, but as you can see, it does need more because I want it to be crammed full like that, and that's going to make a lovely lamp. But before I cast those, what I need to do is my other lamp. So this is all nice and cured now. Be gentle if you're doing this technique because you don't want to dislodge this outside bit from its mold. So all I'm going to do now is turn that on its side again, there, like that, ready to mix up my next colour. And my next colour is going to be translucent red. Then I'm going to use orange, and then I'm going to use yellow. Or actually, I might just use, in there, what I might do is use red now and then orange. Do 3. And then I'll show you how I'm going to finish it off once I've done all those pours. Well, all my balls are finished now, and I'm really pleased with them. I did quite a lot of different coloured balls. I've decided I'm not going to use the larger red one that I made, but I really like how they've come out. So you'll be able to see what I've got planned for these. And this is now completely cured with all the 3 colours that I wanted in it. So now I can take that off my sand. I really do highly recommend you using the plastic. It makes a massive difference. Keeps your mould nice and clean that you're using, so you're not going to contaminate it with any more sand. So what I need to do now is mix my resin up to be able to continue. So I've got my resin mixed up now. What I'm going to do is pour some in it to start with in the mould. And now I can start putting my little balls in. Now, I don't mind if this distorts this in any way, shape or form, this mould. That's absolutely fine. Now I've got them in there. I'm going to pour some more resin in. Bit more. It has distorted it a little bit round there, but I'm not worried about that. I'd rather cram the extra balls in. See, that one's going to have to come out because it's pushing over the base, and I want the base to be flat. Now I'm going to let that do its thing, go over it with a long neck lighter, and then allow that to cure up. I don't think I've quite mixed enough resin up to fill that one, but we will see. If not, I'll just mix some more up. So what I'm going to do is pop some of this microfine glitter into here, because I want these bits to be glittery. And now we've got that like that, all I need to do is pour that in and fill that right to the top. And like I said, if I haven't got enough resin here, I will just quickly mix some up. Although it does look like I may have enough. Oh yeah, I do, look. Plenty. Okay, and again, I'm going to leave that for a few minutes and then burst any bubbles that come up to the top and then leave it to cure. Well, these are both cured now, and I can't wait to see what they look like. And the great thing about the Let's Resin sphere molds is they are very flexible, so it's so easy to get things out. So that's what that one looks like at the moment, and I think that's really, really pretty. But what will absolutely make this is once the light goes on. And this one, I would normally make this in that size, but I only had one and I really wanted to show you it. So look at that. You can see the glitter that I put in there. It shines through each one of those colours, and it also fills up that top bit. So I will use for these two different sizes of these lights, and I'll link them in the description below so you can get hold of them, so no panic. Turn those on. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. That is so 70s and psychedelic. There are one or two little trap bubbles in there, but I actually really like that. I think that looks so cool. I love that. But look how beautiful and smooth these molds are, which is what doesn't always happen. Let's turn the lights off. Oh, that is so awesome. Love that. So let's put the other one on. Move that one out the way. That one, again, has come out really, really pretty. I'm not sure if my camera's showing it well enough because it's just bright lights. I'm going to put the lights back on. And I managed to get the side colours really quite even this time, which is something I don't always tend to do. But I love that. What great night lights. I'm not sure which is my favourite. Which one's your favourite? So that's why he was making all those balls to put in there. Let me know in the comments what you think. Be sure to check out the video that I've got coming next. I think you'll love that one. It's on how to make a beautiful, beautiful skull lamp. Boot that like button, hit that subscribe button, but most of all, enjoy your resin. Take care. Bye.